Yo, what's going on, y'all? So I'm gonna pull some cards and get a message out for y'all. I definitely do hope that the messages resonate for you, Leo, and I definitely do hope that the messages are useful. Okay? Alright. Somebody could be into like music, okay? Somebody could have a family member that's into music in the entertainment industry, probably. Who knows? But yeah, messages for Leo. We got the Three of Cups coming out first, Leo, okay? Because I wanted to rap. I wanted to like bust out. You got the Nine of Cups. You also do have the Eight of Cups, okay, Leo? Messages for Leo. I gotta start using my decks. I got so many decks, and I'll be using the same 3 to 4. You got the Everything is Fine card, which is the Ten of Swords. You have the Empress, which is very, very good to see early, Leo, okay? Messages for Leo. You also have the Six of Cups. You also do have the Queen of Cups, okay? Messages for Leo. Whoa. You got the Two of Wands coming out, Leo. And then you also do have the Ten of Swords. The Tower, which I'll leave to the side and keep that kind of like for overall energy. You got Taurus, Libra energy, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay? Leo, there might be a decision between two people, okay? It could be between a Taurus, Libra, or a water sign, all right? Doesn't have to be, okay? What's the Tower? I feel like, Leo, you or someone else is very surprised that another person left. With the Page of Pentacles, okay? What's the Page of Pentacles for the Tower? Whoa. I should have did that last because it probably would have made more sense by the end, but it's okay. You got the Hangman. Yeah, we're gonna come back to that. You got Pisces energy though. I feel like somebody got fed up with another person. What's the Page of Pentacles? Because it feels like somebody wasn't like coming through for another person. Yeah, with the Page of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Or someone was like watching another person give out love and affection or whatever the case may be to other people, but yet met them with this Page of Pentacles, this Page of, so like really met them with nothing at all compared to what they were giving to others, okay? But let's really get into it to see what's going on. Let's start with the Two of Wands. What's the Two of Wands for Leo? We got the Magician. What's the Two of Wands? Whoa. And you got the Nine of Swords. Can I get one more? What's the Magician? Yeah, you got the Two of... 22 could be of importance too, okay? Somebody could have been born on the 22nd, August 22nd. August is Leo season, right? Right? Yeah, 22 could be of importance too. I'm not gonna lie, Leo, there seems to be juggling going on, okay? I was trying to avoid that type of energy, but that's what it feels like. It feels like someone has to make some sort of decision. It feels like someone is walking away from something, okay? But it feels like whatever decision that is being made, it feels like it's being forced, if that makes sense. What's the Two of Pentacles? Whoa. Or like someone's very, very nervous about making the right decision, the right choice, okay? Yeah, with the Two of Cups. And what's the Three of Cups? We got the Eight of Pentacles. Because it almost feels like, right? It almost feels like there could be two different paths for someone to take, okay? And it does feel like it's with, this could be with business too. All right. Either way, Leo, there's a decision that needs to be made. Whether it's personally, romantically, wherever the case may be, it needs to be made. All right. Especially if this is like people, there seems to be a situation where someone's so comfortable with somebody, even if it's toxic, right? They're very comfortable with another person, okay? To the point where they know this person by the back of their hand, all right? Or they feel like they do. Okay, but yet there's another person where they actually feel some sort of actual love, if that makes sense, or actual liking to this person, but yet they don't. It's either they didn't really spend as much time with this other person, or something still new, right? Like something still unknown. Like, will this person be able to kind of hold me up like the other person can and will? You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like there's someone who wants to like see you, Leo, or reconcile with you. They could be working on themselves with this Eight of Pentacles, or working on trying to impress you with something. What's this Eight of Pentacles? Yeah, you got the Ten of Pentacles coming out, and you have the Two of Swords. This is somebody who's trying to see like what can they do to like have the most success with you, it feels like. Or how can they even add to your Eight of Pentacles? I don't know. This is somebody who sees you work. This is somebody who sees that you work very, very hard, though. What's this Two of Swords for Leo? You have the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Ten of Cups. Kind of like what I was saying before. This is somebody who, it feels like have a choice between two. Leo, if this isn't you, this is definitely somebody else, okay? Someone could be cross-watching for Leo. Leo, again, this could be you. But it feels like, say someone is in a relationship, I'll say that, a marriage. Because with the Empress, a lot of times that could be a married woman, right? Let's just say someone is with another person, right? And like I said before, even if it's not necessarily all love and light, right? In this situation, these two people have been dating for a very long time. Like they know each other. You get what I'm saying? They know each other by the back of each other's hands, right? It feels like someone either met someone new or Ben was talking to. It feels like it's a very open situation though, right? But there definitely is a choice between two. But the crazy thing is, it feels like someone doesn't know if the person they want to leave whoever they're with, or kind of just stop communicating with, because even if they're not really with this person, there's some sort of similarity. They're almost like a soul tie, whereas like these two people, it's hard for these people to leave each other alone, or it's hard for someone who wants to, it's very confusing. I'm so sorry. I know it's probably like, what the fuck is he talking about? Okay. But either way, someone is very nervous to leave a situation they're already comfortable in, because the new person can make them uncomfortable. Meaning like kind of starting all back over again. Like this old person gave me money. They looked out. You know, I didn't have to ask for this. They just gave it to me. They did this. They did that. What if this new person, you know, I got to get to know them. What if they're not as giving? It does kind of feel like user-ish, but it does kind of feel user-ish. I'm not going to lie to you. Because it's almost like someone has love for another person, but it's almost like, yeah, someone knows they have love for somebody, but they also are in love with another person. That's what it feels like here, okay? Even with the Queen of Cups and the Empress, like it feels like someone has love for somebody, but they're also in love with a whole nother person, if that makes sense. Because this could be the mother of someone's child, a father of someone's child. Like there's love in a situation from someone's past, but they're not in love with that person. They're just kind of there or making it work because the two of these people kind of can rely on each other. What's this Empress? Hopefully that made more sense. Okay. For the Empress, you got the Six of Swords. You have the Justice as well with the Temperance. You got Libra, heavy Libra energy. You also have Sagittarius. Yeah, it's like someone wants to make some sort of... What's the Six of Swords? Yeah, you got the Three of Swords. I don't know if someone's like leaving their baby's mother or baby's father, okay? But someone wants to do it in a very peaceful manner. Someone does not want some sort of strife. What's this Three of Swords? Someone also doesn't even want to hurt somebody, literally. Someone is really trying to avoid hurting somebody, hurting another person. Like they're really trying to avoid that. Like this doesn't give someone trying to be malicious and going out their way to hurt, not to really anybody. but someone will be hurt, basically. Whoever is being kind of like left alone, and it feels like the person that another individual has love for. They're not in love with them. And this could be a child's mother or a child's father, a child. But yeah, they're thinking of a way to like end something slowly. Can I get one more? What's the Three of Swords? What's the Three of Swords for Leo? Yeah, you got the King of Pentacles. Heavy Taurus energy, okay? You could be dealing with the Earth sign. Again, a heavy Taurus. And someone could definitely keep somebody financially stable, okay? Like that could be someone's role, but that could also be why someone is sticking around. Yikers. Can we go back? What's the Three of Cups? You got the Lovers, yeah. That came out very, very fast. Got Gemini energy. And what's the Lovers? What's the... Yeah, let me get... What's the Three of Cups? Let me get one more for the Three of Cups. Yeah, you got the Devil. Someone is like really infatuated with someone else with the Five of Cups. And it's so crazy because it's almost like... It almost... Selena Gomez, I think it's called What the Heart Wants. Let me see real fast. I think it's called What the Heart Wants. That's what this feels like, okay? It's almost like someone is trying to keep themselves away from someone they really want to be with. Yeah, What the Heart Wants by Selena Gomez. That's what it feels like. You got heavy Capricorn energy out here as well. But yeah, it's like someone is trying to keep themselves away from somebody that they truly want. So it's almost like they don't hurt another person, or... Because it's almost a situation, Leo, where you could be relying on somebody. You could definitely be cross-watching. Someone could be cross-watching for a Leo. Because, Leo, this... Because it does feel like someone is kind of, not necessarily being used, but someone's using somebody, in a sense, for financial gain. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Like, say if somebody can't afford things on their own, is like they're dating someone or pretending to like date somebody, almost like selling it in a way. Like they're providing themselves to somebody for financial stability is what it feels like. I can't even lie to you. Is what it feels like. Because it's almost like, yeah, I don't, oh gosh. Because it's almost like whoever someone is with now and whoever they truly do want to be with, whoever they truly want to be with, they know that person wouldn't put up with half the things that the person they are like with or just like kind of toying with does, if that makes sense. Like, especially if that is you, right? And especially if you are this Leo and someone else is doing this to you and it's like a third party situation, or if you're cross-watching for a Leo and you know they have another person or they ex or whatever the case may be, they know you won't put up with something, whether that's constantly buying them things. Like, this is somebody who it feels like is needy. You hear me? Like, needy, babe. Like, every day is something. Like, they want this, they want, like, you are their pimp. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, that's what it feels like. Like, yeah. Like, oh gosh, I don't even know if you would really want this person anyway. Because that's the vibe is given. Like, they get tricked on, okay? And what they provide is like their body. So it's kind of just physically being there, pretending to be in some sort of relationship or situationship, but the whole time kind of just being there for the financial gain that they are getting. Whereas though the person they want and the person that feels like they truly do love or just want in general, like truly would be with, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I would actually settle down with this person. They know that person is not going to settle for whatever this weird shit is over here. They know they're not going for that. Whether you already kind of dealt with this person to express that, especially if this is resonating and it is making sense, this person knows for a fact a lot of things that they do and say and get over on someone else, they know for damn fact they wouldn't able to, they wouldn't, I can't even get it out. They wouldn't be able to do it with you. Excuse me, they wouldn't. And I feel like that is what keeps someone away. Like, especially if this is a third part, or you're wondering why somebody just, they didn't, I guess, want to stay with you, is because you didn't bend to them. You didn't give to them in the way they felt as though another person would. This is somebody who's very low vibrational. Very. They're very low vibrational. Very. For a lot of you, y'all can consider this person a twin flame, a soulmate. I don't know why it's given. Someone can consider this person a twin flame or a soulmate. This is somebody who has a lot of growing up to do. They're very low vibrational. This is somebody who has a survival type of state of mind. They're not running off of how do I feel on the inside. No, I'm running off of what can you do for me to keep me alive, bitch. Oh. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm trying. No. But that's the vibe. It's like, what can you do to kind of keep me alive? Keep me going, you know? I need a car. You gonna go half of me on the used car? Like, this is that. Like, this is somebody who they gonna ask you for some stuff. Whether it's a man or a woman, like, you gonna have to, yeah. And I feel like for a lot of you are not going for that, which keeps somebody kind of, not away from you, but kind of keeps their options open, if that makes sense. Because they're gonna go where, because this could be someone who's very attractive, and this is somebody who's, especially if this is a Leo, especially if you're cross-watching or you're dealing with another Leo, I'm not gonna lie, Leos, they are, you know, to me, Leos have a very powerful gift when it comes to the gift. They can make you feel some type of way, okay? My grandmother's a Leo, all right? Let her lay to death. She fly in the mouth, you know what I'm saying? Long hair fly, like, what? She's fly, baby, okay? And I just encountered a bunch of just Leos, but I love a Leo. But even if they're low vibrational, Leos have this gift of kind of maneuvering and getting what they want kind of out of people. You get what I'm saying? They're kind of like the life of the party. They're the sun, babe. No tea, no shade. They're the sun. In tarot, you kind of got to give flowers when flowers is due. But even in a low vibrational state, they can even weaponize that, if that makes sense, right? They could really make someone believe a lot of things that aren't even actually true, okay? This is somebody who feels like who have a very, very good, the gift of running their damn mouth and telling you what you want to hear and making you believe something. This could be someone who's very good in bed as well. Okay, this is definitely someone who could probably practice. I'm not into the whippity boppity boo. We all know this. We are aware of this. Okay, Lynn does not do any of that type of stuff. All right, I don't believe it. But for those who do, this could be someone who does practice some sort of like SMEX magic, if you get what I'm saying, SEX magic, okay, on people. Like they look it up, or they look up like how to really put it down. But this is somebody who probably is very, very good in bed, okay? If they're masculine, they're very, very masculine. If they're feminine, they're very, very feminine. Like this is someone who they play their role well, babe, okay? All right? I would stay away from them, okay? And yeah. What's the Nine of Cups? Because this feels like this is the energy of someone who will have you arguing with other people you didn't even know they were conversing with. With the Nine of Cups, you got the Nine of Wands. 99 could be of importance, okay? You could have been knowing this person for 9 years, 9 months, 9 days. Hopefully 9 days. And you're dealing with all this shit. But what's the Nine of Cups? I got one more for the Nine of Cups. Yeah, you got the 10 of Wands. And what's the Nine of Wands? You got the Knight of Wands. A lot of Wands, okay? I feel like someone is struggling to contain their enthusiasm about you. Hopefully I kind of used that right. Someone is having a hard time containing their, literally with the Four of Pentacles at the bottom, their excitement for you, okay? Like when I say struggling, they're struggling, especially with the Nine of Cups. I feel like you are this Nine of Cups. You're kind of sitting pretty. You're kind of unbothered right now. You're kind of letting things be what they are. You're going with the flow. You could be focusing, again, on work, your own just personal business in a way. But I feel like there is someone who's paying attention to how unbothered you are. Yeah, there is someone who's like it feels like trying to really contain how attracted they are to you. They're trying to hold it back. Like, this is somebody who's really trying to contain how giddy they get with you. What's this Knight of Wands? What's the Knight of Wands? Yeah, you got the Five of Pentacles. This is how someone who has to remind themselves to like calm down. What you have with the King of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles? Could be dealing with the air sign. You got the Emperor at the bottom. What's the Seven of Pentacles? You got the Four of Wands. And what's the King of Swords for Leo? What's the King of Swords for Leo? You got the Hyper. This is somebody who has some sort of trick up their sleeve. You got the High Priestess, okay? Someone could be hiding a whole relationship as well. I want that to be known too, especially if you felt like you were left out in the cold or someone's hiding a relationship from you, okay? Or you could be the person someone is hiding from their relationship, all right? What's the High Priestess? Yeah, you got the Judgment. Someone's not going to be able to like get away with something, okay? Someone is wanting to keep something hidden in the dark. I don't feel like it's going to stay hidden. I feel like if you was to find, I feel like for a lot of y'all might end up someone's going to walk away from somebody here, okay? Because I feel like whoever is trying to keep someone hidden or in the dark about something is going to be exposed. All right, and I feel like someone is going to make a judgment upon whatever is exposed, and I feel like they're going to make the decision to walk away. That's just what I feel, right? Free will is a thing. They may not. I'm here to tell you this, though. If someone is in a relationship, that person isn't going to walk away from this individual. They're not. They're not. They're both low vibrational, okay, in their own right. Because if someone is even given to somebody where, like, they're just constantly, either way, like I said, whoever is keeping some sort of information from another person, especially a relationship, especially if someone is in a whole relationship and you were kind of like the secret third party, even if you didn't know or whatever the case may be, I feel like you will walk away. And I only say that because, yeah, if someone's dealing with another person, that person isn't walking, they're not leaving. They're not going to leave. You're the one that's constantly going to feel left out in the cold or constantly feel like games are being, someone's going to keep playing people. They're not going to change because they're low vibrational. They're not going to change. They have to be walked away from. They have to feel like they're being left out in the cold in order for some sort of change to really happen. And I still don't feel like it's going to happen overnight. What's the Six of Cups? You got the Queen of Wands. Leo, your energy. What's the Six of Cups and the Queen of Wands? Yeah, you got the Three of Pentacles. Especially if someone's been dating someone for a long time, even if it's been off and on, these people are not going to leave each other alone, Leo. They're not. Or if you're cross-watching for a Leo, they have a commitment to someone, it feels like. Someone from their past, someone they could have grew up with or known for a very long time, longer than I feel like they've known you. Or they just, yeah, they've been in something serious longer. What's the Three of Pentacles with the Star? Yeah, Aquarius energy out here. And can I get one more? What's the Three of Pentacles? Yeah, you got the, yeah. It's going to be nothing but confusion, okay? Because these people are going to constantly heal, even if, yeah, I would leave this alone. Someone needs to shave, okay? Or shit, if you like it hairy like that, that's your own prerogative. But yeah, someone needs to shave. What's this Eight of Cups? You got the Emperor coming out, and you also do have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, Leo, I don't know what's going on. What's the Four of Pentacles? Yeah, you got the Death. Because I'm telling you, it's like someone is trying to fight against some sort of change that they know they have to like make, especially in order to be with the one that feels like they really love. Because it's really weird, because it's literally it literally feels like a fight between low vibrational energy and high vibrational energy. It feels like there's a fight in between it, and someone has to make some sort of conscious decision on, do I want to stay low vibrational or do I want to elevate and become high vibrational? Do that make sense? And it feels like with the Eight of Cups, the Emperor, the Four of Pentacles, and the Death, it's like someone's going to walk away almost from the desire to pursue becoming high vibrational. Like it's almost like it's too much work for them. Oh God, what's this? What's the Emperor? You guys could be dealing with a Scorpio, again an Aries. Yeah, with the Eight of Wands. And you have the Sun, Leo, your energy. What's the Eight of Wands? You got the Queen of Pentacles. Or for a lot of y'all, someone could be making this change with the Four of Cups and not telling you. Oh, y'all gotta take this however it resonates. Y'all have to. Because I feel like for a lot of y'all going to know if someone did the work because they're going to show up and they're going to prove it to you. Okay? But for a handful of y'all, I don't feel like someone's going to do the proper work in order to make this change. Because like I said, and you also do have to understand when you're listening to tarot readings, a lot of these things don't happen overnight. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of times, just because it comes out, and because my whole thing is I would never say never, right? But you also do got to understand there is a possibility of something never happening as well, right? So I could sit here and be like, oh, someone's going to change and they're going to grow and they're going to be high vibrational, they're going to come back to you and they're going to do. We hope for those things, right? But a lot of times it's the real world. You get what I'm saying? Change is hard. Change does not happen overnight. We don't know how deep someone is. We don't know how deep someone is in their low vibration, excuse me, okay? And again, a lot of times it's hard to fight out different vices. You get what I'm saying? Just because I'll be up here doing tarot and this and the third, don't, like I said, before I did tarot, baby, I was a trip. Okay? I was a trip. I mean, I wasn't going on my way to hurt people or cheating and all that. No, but I just, Michael lived, okay? Thank you. You hear me? I lived, and then it got to a point where I was living a little too much, and I was like, you know, I want to change some things, okay? I got tired of looking over my shoulder, babe. All right, but yeah, I just wanted to make that clear because that's why I'm like, for a lot of y'all, I do feel like someone will try to make some sort of proper change in order to make sure they kind of have you in their life and keep you in their life. Because again, it does feel like there's a battle between being comfortable and really being with someone you truly do love and making that work and trying to be comfortable over there rather than someone who just gives to you just to kind of keep you around. Because that's what it feels like. It feels like someone possibly is around someone or with someone that they knew for a long time or wherever they talked to them for a long time, whatever the case may be, but this person just kind of gives to them. You get what I'm saying? They do whatever kind of what this person asks them to. Like they just give. They just give. But for them, it's an order of control. That's why I'm like, even if someone is giving to this Leo or whatever the case may be, like if you're cross-watching or whatever, whoever is doing the giving to somebody else, they're doing it out of a place of insecurity, okay? They're doing it in a place of like a control. You know, I'm giving to you. I'm giving you everything you're asking of me. So you don't have to go anywhere else to ask for it. It's not coming from a genuine love sort of place, you know, genuine one to help you. It's literally to keep you the fuck here, okay? All right, whereas though with you, someone knows it. First of all, you're not going for that, okay? And second of all, it's almost one of those things where you're not so insecure where you have to keep this person hostage. You get what I'm saying? Or have to feel like you have to control them. You get what I'm saying? Okay, if you don't want to be with me or you want to entertain those people, you go and do that. You get what I'm saying? I'll just focus on me. And if someone else comes along in the near future, I'll be going in that direction and you can't be mad about it. It gives that. You get what I'm saying? But that's why I just wanted to make that clear that there's a 50-50 chance where someone will be walking away from some sort of low vibrational lifestyle and implementing some sort of change because they want to do better for themselves as well. But there also is a possibility where someone is feeling like that is a little bit too much for them. Like it's almost like not worth it, okay, to lose someone who is just giving to them just to give to them, all right? And for a lot of y'all, if you're like a Scorpio, Earth sign, Leo, a fellow Leo, okay, again, you could be cross-watching for Leo. You could also be a Leo, all right? Two Leos together. What in the world? How the hell does that work? I see the same thing for Capricorns because I talked to a Capricorn before. All right, it wasn't even that bad. It's just I didn't know how. Never mind, babe. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. But yeah, if you're like a Scorpio, could be an Earth sign, a fellow Leo like yourself, I do feel like there's a possibility someone could be making some sort of change to come back around to you. Okay, or again, an Aries, excuse me. Yeah, I'll throw those signs out there. It's out here, okay? What's the Queen of Wands? I'm sorry, the Queen of Cups. I get one more for the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you got the Strength and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, like someone feels blocked off from the person they truly want. You could be a water sign, or you could be cross-watching. You could be a water sign. You don't have to be. This just signifies the love that someone has for you or someone. If you're cross-watching, yeah, with the Four. Someone is really trying to, yeah. They feel closed off from the person that they truly do want, okay? Yeah, I don't know. Whoever was given to somebody, like just to give to them or to keep them around, they're going to feel very, very low of themselves. Like, what's the Two of Wands? Leo, yours, I'm not going to lie, was a bit confusing. I hope you were able to understand, okay? And it resonated for you, all right? I really tried, babe. I really tried, okay? What's this Two of Wands? Because I feel like, honestly, someone's very secretive. Because that's why I'm like, whether you were the one that was kept in the dark, a bunch of parties could have been, someone was keeping a lot of options open and keeping it feels like a lot of people in the dark. And I say that because of how confusing it is and because it's here. With the Seven of Cups, the High Priestess, the stuff. The Three of Pentacles, someone has options, whether it's 2 to 3 to 4 to more. You understand me? Yeah, and then it definitely ain't tricking if you got it to this person, to whoever it is with all these options. It ain't tricking if you got it, and they're gonna go to whoever's tricking because they know they got it. You hear me? What's the Two of Wands? Yeah, decision has to be made. Okay. Even if it's for you, right? A decision has to be made on whether you want to deal with this or not. Okay. For the Two of Wands, you got the Nine of Pentacles. Yep, you got the Six of Wands. For a lot of y'all are going to choose to stay single. Okay, and I feel like that's your best bet right now. Because again, I feel like I said, if someone is changing, it's not going to be overnight. With the Three of Wands, yep, and you got the King of Cups. For a lot of y'all might even meet someone new. This could be a water sign, okay? Or just someone new in love, all right? For a lot of y'all, dolphins could be significant. Someone could really like dolphins. Yeah, a Cancer in specific, okay? Or a Leo, I'm being honest with you, especially if you are cross-watching. Yeah, the Leo might like choose you, yeah, or decide to change and come towards you, okay? But for a lot of y'all, like I said, y'all might stay single, and I'm being honest right now. If you are, your best bet is to stay single. I feel like your ships are coming in, and they will be coming in, okay? With the Five of Cups, don't let this Five of Cups be you. Do not be the one tricking if you got it, okay? Cut it out. Trick on yourself. Have it for yourself. For yourself, all right? Leo, I adore y'all. I love y'all. Have an amazing, what's today? Thursday? Have an amazing, is today Thursday? I think today. Have an amazing Thursday, Leo. Okay, I definitely do hope that the message resonated for you guys. And overall, hope that the message is very useful. And until next time, Leo, bye.